Hey, welcome back to Divinity Gems. This is my Gemini reading for the week of July 9th through the 15th, which includes a new moon solar eclipse in Cancer on July 12th. So, big energy coming. New moon solar eclipse is a new moon turned all the way up. And it is turned up in Cancer, which is emotions, nurturing type of energy. Possibly emotions flying. Let's see how that plays out for Gemini this week. And then I have an extra bonus. I'm going to pull an Isis Oracle card message for us. It's been going well for all the other readings so far. Beautiful message, that book. So it's a deep message I will read to you at the end of your reading. That is meant especially for you, Gemini. Let's pull our 9-card spread and see what our overall week is looking like. Ooh, bottom of the deck is victory. Let's see. I couldn't wait. I was excited about that one. Yes, sir. Victory coming out at the bottom of the deck. So, see how this is playing into this new moon energy and what's going on right here for us Jimmies. All right. First card out is Torment. So, by victory being at the bottom of the deck, I'm feeling like something that we've been wanting and seeing in the horizon there. We're feeling like we're a little bit held back, and we've been watching and seeing the glory of what is to come, but we're feeling like we can't quite have it yet, and it's making us feel a little torment in our emotions. Like, this is torture waiting on my gifts. Like, I want this to happen. So that new job, that new relationship, that new money that you wanted, you're feeling like I can see it, I can taste it, I can touch it. My hands are tied to this post right now because I don't have it. That's how it feels. But victory is coming, Gemini. Victory is coming. Yes, stagnant energy. So it's not moving. It's not moving forward. We are feeling held back from it. We are waiting on it, most likely. So we are waiting on it with the stagnation right here coming into play. And the Medicine Man is out as well. So it's just about knowing that you're well equipped. You've prepared well. Relied on your intuition, used your strength, healed yourself, all these type of things as the Medicine Man come out. So you've done your part, but you're still feeling like, where is it? Victory is coming to you, Gemini, because Spirit Guide is out next. It is on its way to assist you in helping this energy move along, hopefully a little bit from you feeling like you can see it, but it's right in your grasp, but you can't touch it yet. The victory is coming, so Spirit is moving it along a little bit for you. I have the Medicine Woman out as well. She goes inside and heals herself emotionally from the inside out, relying upon her own intuition to do so, just listening to her own inner voice, but definitely releasing some things that have her feeling emotionally not stable. So that is the Medicine Woman letting me know that this situation here, whatever you're waiting on, as the Medicine Man and Medicine Woman are out. So externally and internally, it's about healing and being in a stable place, a very healthy place. When you are the Medicine Woman and Medicine Man, you've healed yourself to get to a healthy state of mind and spirit so that you can bring in positive results. Negative energy, you're going to push that to the side with this healing. And then your spirit is going to help you along to bring in those positive results to get you to the victory for whatever goals you want to accomplish. Quite possibly love related, because the Love card is out. We're waiting on some gifts to be returned to us as well with the Sun of Earth out. Some gifts. You're waiting on your gifts to be returned. So whatever ventures that you had, whatever seeds you planted, that you are feeling like the movement is not happening quite yet for you. Movement is about to take place with that Ace of Water. Just clear, streamed emotions the juices of life are flowing to you now and in a clear way. So this is about a new venture, a new idea, a new goal, whatever it was, whatever that situation was, the stagnation of it is going to be the blockage, and the standstill of it is going to be pushed out of the way so that the river can flow again, and it can flow towards possibly your love, whatever your endeavor is, whatever was making you feel this way that you were trying to bring in that you couldn't touch. That blockage is about to be removed so that it can flow again, and it's going to flow clearly down a positive stream direct to you, whatever it is you want. So negative thinking card was the last card out. This is the only thing to guard against here. It's just not believing that it's going to be your turn. What about me? No, it's going to be you. It's going to be you. It is going to be victorious, Gemini. It's going to be victorious. Let's get some clarifiers. Wow, first card pop off the deck, the Mother of Air. So this is our element. This is us operating at our highest I know who I am state as an air sign. And we are knowing who we are because we're listening to our intuition. So we know that we planted something and it's going to come and it's going to happen. It's about having that attitude versus this attitude. Wasn't it my turn? But what about me? It's coming to you, Gemini. Victory is coming to you. It's coming to you. Everything you need is there. Everything you need is there. So the only thing that you have to avoid is the negative thinking about it. Feeling like it's not going to happen. Listening to your own intuition. Again, daughter of air, mother of air. She's a big bird up there. She's learning and trying a little bit harder because maybe it's not easy for her. So when it's not easy and she's beginning to have those doubts and fears, she goes back and closes her eyes and prays again to get clarity and understanding so that she doesn't stress out, so that she doesn't have the negative thinking and then actually end up focusing so much on what she doesn't have that it's not returned to her. So she's learning as the daughter of air. The mother of air already knows it. So either way you are embodying those energies. No, I'll take all those. Either way you're embodying those energies to get past this point of feeling held back or feeling like you can't have what you need or feeling like there's just no movement on what you want in that area where you want it. Sun is out, very bright. All right. Get another clarifier, and then we're going to get into your Isis Oracle message. Okay, so Spirit is coming with this new moon eclipse, quite possibly in that sector, to release those insecurities and those of you feeling like you've been tormented. Where is it? It's coming. It's coming. And it's victorious. Victorious, quite possibly in love, soulmate connections, knowing yourself, feeling secure about yourself, being able to bring in and gather. So these are the things that we want and that we know we need. He gathers these things for others. So it could quite possibly be making sure that we go out and get the things we need that we were supposed to take care of for others. That's making sure everybody in our circle has the things that we want them to have. So if we have a family that we take care of, this is making sure everybody in the family has everything they need. Everybody's fed, everybody's nourished. Everybody in the family has what they need at this time. That's what's going to make you feel better. That's where I feel like that Father of Earth, Son of Earth is out as well for the quite possible scenarios of what could be related to you feeling as Gemini held back from, what you asked for, what you wanted. Because it's going to play out different depending on what particular area that you feel is not moving. That's how you get your understanding. So whichever thing in your life you feel like it's been delayed, I've been trying to get this done and it's just not happened for me. I haven't found a way in yet. I can see it and I know how close I am to it, but it hasn't happened yet. That's what's going to be changed. That's what's going to be changed for you, Gemini, this week. On this eclipse, it's definitely going to pinpoint that area that has not been moving for you. That's making you it's been making you feel that way. So that was your Vision Quest Tarot, and now we're going to go ahead into your Isis Oracle message, and it's a long message. It's a lengthy message, so I'm going to read it to you. But it's always a beautiful, uplifting, motivational message that goes in harmony with your energy for the week. So let's just shuffle these. I'm going to cut the deck. And we'll get the Gemini message. It is past life, present power. The many spiritual faces of you. Beautiful artwork on these cards. They're so glossy. They catch the glare. I'll move it. Yeah, that's a beautiful card. Big time saying hourglass, and just very Egyptian art like on these cards. The artwork is so beautiful. Why am I shuffling? I want to read. I want to read. I'm over here shuffling. I'm going to get clarity on that, but usually the book shuts it down. So if we need another clarifier, I'll pull it afterwards. But let's get the direct message of the past power. Past life, present power. That's what it's called. Okay, Gemini, this is for you. Your oracle message for the week. When the soul is growing in service to humanity, in service to the great feminine and her call that all beings be healed and free, it gathers internal resources. It gathers internal resources to assist on the path. These resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes. You are currently integrating past life abilities, and you are guided by the oracle of past life, present power to be open to shifting internally and your experience of your own levels of power and spiritual ability. Talents, abilities, and powers wish to be restored to you now from past incarnations. This will help your path. You will often be able to recognize this because you will feel some instant fascination or deep interest for a culture, philosophy, heritage, or even place on earth or beyond, which is deeply compelling. This is your intuitive recognition that a part of your soul connected with this passionate interest is being drawn into integration. Excuse me. At such times, there can be emotions, feelings, and even phobias or fears that temporarily arise. I'm so sorry. You may even find your taste for food and clothing and your sleep or other habits change quickly and noticeably for a time. These can all be signs that a past life energy is being integrated. Once it is digested into your current incarnation, you will feel more like yourself again, but in an expanded and more whole way. You will just feel like you are more of yourself, more stable, more full, and more at home in your own being. It is a lovely state of being. So enjoy, which makes any ups and downs in integration process more bearable. This oracle brings specific guidance that some of these past gifts from other incarnations are associated with ancient Egypt civilizations connected with ancient Egypt, earthly and beyond, including some star civilizations such as Sirius and Pleiades. Look for symbols, books, crystals, or colors that interest you, and pay attention to your dreams. If it is helpful to be conscious of any issue around the past life skills returning to you now, you will become aware of them so that they can be acknowledged, accepted, and released. Often when integration is occurring, people who have been connected to you in such lifetimes become a more prominent part of your life. It is possible that they will remain thus, or that as integration happens and you continue to grow, some of those relationships will fall away as you have completed the karmic healing and integration of the energies associated with that past life, distilled the golden gift, and are ready to move on. This may take weeks, months, or in cases, years. The ritual below will, however, facilitate the process with some more efficiency, but you must trust in your timing for such matters, as your own soul is guiding the process and knows exactly what it is doing. To enable this soul awakening to occur, purification and time to assimilate the healing is recommended. You can accomplish this through rest, time in nature, prayer that your power be exercised with love and mercy, and a willingness to be guided by the Divine Mother Lady Isis, who loves you unconditionally. Use the prayer of the past life present power below and the healing ritual whenever you intuitively feel you need it. Also know that as wonderful as it sounds to retrieve past life power and ability, it is not always without challenge. We often need to be willing to be fluid in our understanding and experiences of ourselves. We need to be open to reframing our ideas of ourselves as more spiritually connected, more powerful, and more responsible for our light on this earth. That can be confronted at times. We often have to let go of any fear or disappointment we suffered in the relevant past life before the gifts can be restored to us in a useful way this lifetime. You can rest assured that anything you need to know in order to heal will come to your awareness. You may not see the whole picture, and if you do not, then it is necessary for healing. We are always given more than enough to be able to heal. It's just a matter of being attentive and aware of what is happening right before us in our lives, and realizing that if we follow any pain, we will find what needs healing. Then gift hidden within this pain can be released. The oracle of past life present power indicates that the gift found in our healing will be past life talents and abilities. As with all spiritual instructions contained in this oracle as a whole, the Lady Isis will watch over you and assist you with the process once you ask her in unconditional love. So, whatever your belief system, Gemini, you believe in some type of higher source, most likely. And it's telling you that at this time, your reliance upon that to become the best version of you is more important. It's going to become important to the way you feel about yourself, certain gifts and talents, as it was speaking upon. So those things are coming back and cycling back around to you for a reason. So these feelings, when they come up, what was going on in the reading initially, waiting on our ships to come in. And why do we have those insecure moments when we feel like our ship is not coming in? This is similar to the Gemini reading. It's kind of torturous to us, like we saw. It's making us feel held back. And those insecurities directly come from situations in the past that happened to us. So if someone disappointed us and it hurt very badly, the next time a certain situation comes around, we're going to have a fear of that repeat. We remember that pain. We remember that hurt. So that's where the fear starts to develop inside of us. And we carry it over for years and years and years, sometimes for generations. It get passed on even through children. This is just an energy that we carry without realizing that we still carried it because we never released it emotionally. We never healed. That would be that medicine man, medicine woman type of energy going all the way back inside, releasing that main root cause of it. What started it in the first place was the hurt and the pain and the difficulty that we experienced with it the last time. We don't like that feeling. So when it comes again, here comes that feeling again. That's exactly what that card is talking about. It gave you a whole lot of deepness and a whole lot of bigger words for it. But that is basically the gist and the meaning of that card. In order to come into your new power, the new version of you, the death and the rebirth, like we say, symbolizing us growing up as a person, making changes, evolutions in our lives, growing up and realizing certain things about ourselves that we didn't want to admit years ago that just aren't going to fly, as we keep getting older. Those things have to be evolved. Those things have to be changed for us to continue to grow into, as I said, a better spiritual person, which means just being a better person. And so that's just being the best version of you, the best version of you. So we should not be who we were 5 years ago. We haven't moved forward if we're not a better person than we were 5 years ago, because everybody needs to continue to move forward. There's nobody that I know on this planet that got everything together just where they need it, and they don't need to make any improvements in any phases of their life. They just got like that. Everybody has something that they're supposed to be working on to move forward, to keep themselves moving forward. And part of moving forward is going back and dealing with things that are blocking us from moving forward in the future. So I get to them moving, I'm moving. I get to this crossroad. Here's an issue, here's a problem, and I don't like it. It scares me because what happened? Okay, go back to that past thing. That's what's important now for you then, Gemini. Go back to that past thing. Unlock that. That's why her heart on the Medicine Woman card is completely open to let the water flow, and the sunshine is at her heart. Let the water out so that the sunshine can flow. And those are the emotional things that help us. Once we release those, now I can move forward becoming a stronger person and actually becoming into my talents, my natural talents, and my gifts that I have to offer and share with the world, those things get sharper, those things, or so that direction, that life fulfillment, that purpose comes to us. And we know exactly who we are, why we're here, and what we share, and what makes us awesome, what we share and give to the world. So your particular gift, your talent, you may be feeling like you can see and touch and taste it, and it's coming. It's going to be given to you. It's saying this eclipse quite possibly could bring some powerful energy to give it to you, to let you know what your purpose is and what's going to make you feel the most fulfillment going forward in your life. So with that being said, Gemini, the release is up to you. We'll pull one clarifier. The release is up to you. The release is up to you. So if you want and have been wanting to bring about change in these areas, you feeling held back, it's saying go and release those things that are causing you to feel like you are held back. Well, is that. So doing so will keep you moving forward. It will bring you to your greatest prosperity. Wealth doesn't always have to be money. Whatever makes you feel rich, whether it's having a job. Some of us have that fulfillment. So that's what this is about. The fulfillment in your life, the wealth. Could be money. But I'm looking at the overall wealth. Because it is about wealth, bringing in wealth to you. So that's where you were feeling like it was held back at. If that's the area, go back inside and see why you are feeling a little anxious or insecure about it once you're faced with it again, because that means there's something emotionally tied to it that needs to be healed. So that is the message to me for you, Gemini. Know that your victory is coming and that your gifts are about to be given to you as well. But healing is required on your part as well to bring those in and to make yourself feel a lot more confident when you have to wait, when you have to be patient on certain things to come about or to change or to move, then you'll find a lot more patience and understanding on. It might be taking a little while, but I know it's going to be there for me because